The Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass is a very good deal. But what if we told you that you can get this paid Smash expansion by earning the necessary gift card through an app? Well, thanks to our sponsor App Bounty, you can. And in return, they are helping us finance our big and expensive productions. You see, there is a way to earn gift cards to iTunes, or even better, Amazon and the Nintendo eShop through App Bounty for free. Sound sweet? It does. And the best part is, App Bounty pays you for downloading and using different apps to earn credits. In their Play and Earn section, you can easily download apps and complete missions to earn money. The more you use the apps, the more points you collect. By dedicating a few minutes, you can earn $5 to $10 daily. That is the Smash Ultimate Fighter Pass, or an annual Nintendo Switch Online membership earned in just a few days. Or different Switch games in, say, 10 days' time, or Nintendo Switch accessories if you prefer. Click the link in the description to download App Bounty, use the code Commonwealth Realm, and start earning to Joker and the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass today. For as long as it's been around, the Super Smash Bros. Series has always had a set of laws to follow when it came to what characters they can and cannot include. But the thing about laws is that they are always meant to be changed. Before Brawl, we thought that the Smash games were only limited to Nintendo's own characters and franchises. However, Brawl came into the picture and introduced the series' first third-party characters, being Solid Snake and Sonic the Hedgehog. Now it seemed that as long as the game character has been on at least one Nintendo console, then they have a shot to be in the next Smash Bros. But then, the announcement of Cloud from Final Fantasy VII changed everything. Here was a character whose most famous game was never on a Nintendo console before this. Super Smash Bros. Is no longer a celebration of Nintendo games, but video games as a collective whole. That said, we can't help but feel like the games are missing something. Oh, that's right. Western video game characters, or more specifically, those created in America or Europe. If any or all of the following 5 characters made it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's DLC roster, then Smash will continue to be the gold standard for a wide representation of video game characters. Let's get started with the top 5 Western game characters that we'd like to see inside Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's DLC. Bethesda Softworks might not be in the best position following the nuke that was Fallout 76, so how can they fix this mess? By putting effort into their games, and once again treat gamers as real people and not consumers. Just like id Software does with Doom, and soon, Doom Eternal. But even more so, for us Nintendo fans, by letting one of gaming's greatest icons into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Doomguy is a legend whose identity remains unknown. We just know that he is a badass that destroys demons on Mars and the devil deep down in hell. Yes, Bayonetta and Samus do some of the same things, but we need a dude for those beautiful ladies, and if there is one guy that can possibly impress the greatest bounty hunter in the galaxy, then it is Doomguy. So what can Doomguy offer to Smash from a gameplay perspective? Powerful fists that crush demon skulls, and a massive arsenal ranging from beam weapons like the Gauss Cannon, a chainsaw, rocket launcher, and the BFG 9000 as the obvious final smash. As for recovery, he can use his thrusters, which by the way could also give Doomguy a solid air game as he pounds down on opponents. The shotgun may not be feasible for Smash, but with a kick-ass soundtrack and a Mars stage, or scratch that, a stage straight out of hell, plus a number of Doom titles ranging from Doom on the SNES, Doom 64, and Doom 2 on the Game Boy Advance, and then the rebooted Doom and Doom Eternal for Nintendo Switch, you will have to search hard for better third-party candidates. Speaking of, Rayman, Rayman, Rayman. Oh, how we love you, Rayman. With your quirky design, your wacky games, and a severe lack of limbs, you are a hard character not to like. Think of Rayman as Ubisoft's version of Mario, often considered to be the kid-friendly face of the French company. Not to mention his games have been featured numerous times on Nintendo consoles. And you youngsters might not know this, but the Rabbids initially started as Rayman characters, and then those pesky little bunnies teamed up with Mario in Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So with all that in mind, how is Rayman not in Smash yet? Honestly, Nintendo, Sakurai, whoever is responsible, you tease us not once, but twice. First with the trophy in Smash 4, and now with the spirit in Ultimate. Come on, what have we done to deserve this horrible rejection? If there is any more hope for Rayman to receive his Smash invitation, it's with the new DLC packs. You see, Nintendo and Ubisoft are in bigger cahoots than they have ever been. First with the collaboration of Mario and the Rabbids in Kingdom Battle, and most recently with the inclusion of the Star Fox team in Starlink Battle for Atlas. To see Nintendo being so open, allowing Ubisoft to use their valuable IPs, is one of the best things about the Switch generation. Unfortunately, there are still obstacles at play. The big one being that Rayman is already a fighter in Brawlhalla. This might have hurt his chances big time of being included in the Smash roster. However, Rayman not being a Smash fighter is one big waste of an opportunity. After all, he is one of the kings of the 2D platforming genre. If you've played Rayman Legends, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Translating that amazing 2D gameplay over to the fighting arenas of Smash would make numerous fans happy. So now you have two options, Nintendo and Sakurai. Either give us Rayman, or stop teasing us with trophies and spirits. Whether you love or hate his games, you cannot deny that Crash Bandicoot is an important gaming icon. The first 3 games helped make the PlayStation 1 a success for Sony, and now you can play them with the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy remake on the Nintendo Switch. Of course, these games don't meet the same quality of most Mario platformers, but they were good enough to make our top 10 Nintendo Switch platformers video, so feel free to check that out later. Self-promotion aside, Crash's inclusion in Smash could resurface the boiling rivalry between him and Mario.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Crash Bandicoot would continue filling the insane character roster with more classic platformers. Just imagine playing a match between Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, Pac-Man, and Crash. Of course, the true grudge match comes between him and Solid Snake to see which PlayStation 1 game is better. They would have to get real creative with his moveset, as the most we see Crash do outside of spinning is riding on jet skis, planes, and motorcycles. Wario would finally have some competition in that field. Crash has been making a serious comeback lately with the Insane Trilogy, as well as the upcoming Nitro Kart Refueled. Why not make his comeback a little sweeter by giving him a Smash Bros. Invitation? Come on, plumber boy, you know you want it too. Did you really think we could get away with not putting BanjoKazooie on this list? We would be crucified otherwise. Either way, we're with all of you on this one. We want to see the Bear and the Bird make their Smash debut in Ultimate's DLC. After all, a large part of Nintendo's hardware success came from Rare, from the Donkey Kong Country games on the SNES to the plethora of games on the Nintendo 64. Most gamers agree though that BanjoKazooie was the cream of the crop, and it's no wonder that fans everywhere are campaigning for their inclusion in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You might think that it's no longer possible for BanjoKazooie to appear in Smash because they are currently owned by Microsoft, but don't be so quick to judge. The head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, has stated before that he would be interested in seeing the duo appear in Super Smash Bros. After all, Besides Nuts and Bolts and the rare replay, the Banjo-Kazooie games have only ever appeared on Nintendo platforms. We did make an entire video on the subject before the release of Ultimate. Any points made in that video can possibly be linked back to the DLC rather than the game itself. In the end, we do hope that Banjo-Kazooie received their Smash invitation. Now, what character could possibly top the likes of Banjo-Kazooie? Well... Originally, Banjo-Kazooie was going to be number 1 on the list. But after the announcement that Mortal Kombat 11 would be coming to the Switch, we decided now is a better time than ever for a Mortal Kombat character to make it in Smash. But which one? Okay, you've already figured it out by the thumbnail, but there is truly no better option than Scorpion. At first it was a toss-up between him and Sub-Zero, though the choice was obvious due to 3 simple words. Get over here! No doubt Scorpion is the face of Mortal Kombat. While he benefits as being a trained undead ninja, he also has a variety of powers and tools at his disposal, such as his iconic spear as well as playing with fire. Unfortunately, don't expect to see anyone's spine get ripped out of their bodies in Smash, but we can probably expect a variation of a fatality for a final Smash. One that doesn't involve bloodshed. As cool as it would be to have any of the previous fighters on this list, Scorpion would be something truly special. Super Smash Bros. At its core is a fighting game, and there are ironically not that many characters from fighting games in the roster. Just think of how epic a battle between Mortal Kombat's Scorpion and Street Fighter's Ryu would be. Mortal Kombat is an extremely important video game franchise, and if we had to choose just one of the characters on this list to be represented, Scorpion would be the one hands down. But those are just our picks for Western DLC fighters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Do you agree with our list? Do you think Western characters should be in Smash at all? Please sound off in the comment section down below. Plus, we did a video about Japanese characters we'd love to see in Smash, so feel free to check that out if you haven't already. In the meantime, be sure to click that thumbs up if you like this video, and if you are new, subscribe to the Commonwealth Realm and press that shiny notification bell to know when we upload another top 5 or 10 list, as well as other videos regarding the Nintendo Switch. We'd also like to thank our glorious patrons, including royal producer Kenyatta Ali for all their contributions to the realm. If you'd like to help fund our more expensive productions in exchange for some awesome perks, then visit patreon.com/commonrealm. That's all for now, girls and guys, so we will see you next time on the Commonwealth Realm.